Welcome back here for another episode off the old farmstead. Last episode we had finished getting all of our grass baled and wrapped, and our silage is coming along nicely with the fermenting there. We've still got probably a little bit left before that's done, and we got a little bit of honey starting to collect here, so that'll be nice from the beehives we put out. So the thing we need to do, though, because we now have our honey, is we need to consider a couple of things. One, we can either purchase a truck or a trailer or something to cart this around, or the other thing we could potentially do is we could look at building a small little, let's see, where is the thing I'm looking for? Right here. We can do a farm shop, or we can put it in basically into, there are these, but those two don't do honey. Yeah, that's what I thought. So I was trying to remember, does this one do honey? Yeah, the farm production pack does honey as well. I mean, we could set this up somewhere. But what's nice about this one is we can actually put it inside of another building if we want. So we could put it just kind of inside the big shop here, and let it kind of be. Or we go for the little tents and just kind of get these set up, right? The nice thing about these is then we don't have to worry about actually transporting or anything. It'll just kind of be. So we could set this up kind of anywhere. Set it up out here, get some production going. We won't necessarily get to mow that area anymore, which is fine. I mean, it's not a huge space. The other is we could put it kind of over this way in space that we're not actively using for anything else, right? So we have that. The other option is we purchase a vehicle of some sort. For instance, like we purchase a pickup truck, because we can put stuff in the back and take it to where we need it, right? Granted, we don't have a ton here, but then we also have to worry about transportation costs and all that. The other is we come down here and we get ourselves a trailer of some sort, whether it be one of these, or the other option we have is to do something along the lines of like flatbed trailer like this, which we could load all of the honey up and strap it down and take it. So it's about 15. So it's a little cheaper than the truck. We would be able to transport a little bit more, and it is just then using our trailer as opposed to, you know, another piece of equipment. So that is something that's an option as well. So that is something we'll have to figure out sooner rather than later, because we are starting to get the honey, and we are going to need to figure out a way to get that either sold somewhere or stored or done with in some form or fashion. So, but for now, I'm going to head over here and we're going to pick up the plow, because we need to get field 11 all taken care of. We need to get that plowed so that come March we can get it seeded, because we need to get our oats in there and get that work done, and that is going to come sooner than later. So I'm going to get over here and get hooked up to the plow, and we will work on getting field 11 all plowed. This is going to take us a little bit of time, because plowing is definitely not an expedient process. So once I get hooked up here and get out there, I'll get that going, and then we will take it from there, and we will discuss a few other things, like I said, with regards to the honey and the production processes and what we want to do. The nice thing about buying the little we'll get with buying the little farmer stand or whatever is then it's just kind of an automatic production. We don't really have to put a whole lot of thought and effort into it. It just kind of happens. So that will be something to consider. So while I work on getting this plowed for us, we're gonna make sure we get our lines set here for that. There we go. Turn that off for the GPS. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get turned around, get relined up, and we will work on getting field 11 plowed, and then we'll come back and have a conversation about what we want to do with our honey. Okay, so got a little cold, some snow rolled in here, but we were able to get the field all plowed. I checked this to make sure because wasn't 100% sure that we were still lined up there at the north end, but we were, and so that field is all plowed now. So we can take this down here and get it put away. Then from there, we get those turned on. There we go. But from there, we can go ahead and drop this off. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and come around and park this kind of the same direction we got the mulcher parked. Get this dropped off. Then we'll go check some of our bales here. They should be, by now, they should be fairly well taken care of. And should be fermented, so we should be able. Go ahead and shut down the tractor for a few. Let's go right over here and check a bale. So these were some of the first ones. So, all right, we are fermented. So let's check and make sure we had. Do we still have? Nope, everything is switched over. And the biogas plant is our preferred spot to go drop that off at. We also got some honey there, so we knew we were collecting that. So I think the thing we need to do is get hooked up to the old bale trailer and get these bales picked up. And yeah, so we've got honey. We've got one pallet and got a second pallet stacking up there, so that's really cool. So let's go ahead and get ourselves back in the old tractor here where it's warm. Get it started up and head on over here to the bale trailer, and we are going to go ahead and get those bales picked up and get them transferred over to the old biogas heat plant. Get them turned in, get a little bit extra money off of this, and see what all we can make out of that. So it was showing about 70,000 or 71,000, so it'll be a nice little influx here of some extra cash for us. Make sure we take it slow so we don't slide around like we did last time and almost crash into a tree. So, but I'm going to work on getting these picked up and get them delivered. And like I said, we'll see what we end up getting. Should be right about 71,000. So, oops, I misread that. It wasn't the heating plant, it's the actual biogas plant. So, let's get all these picked back up, and then we'll head this over to the biogas plant, not the heating plant. Yeah, that reading comprehension is a important skill. And not assuming that you know what you're doing. So, yeah, let me get all these loaded back up here on the trailer. And then we will work on getting them over to the right place.
You never know until it happens. Ain't a thing you see coming a mile away. But suddenly lightning somehow got into the bottle. Now you need to move fast to make it stay. You
Had a little bit of roundabout here as I figured out exactly where we needed to go. I came in there on the wrong side, but we are now turned around and we're going to get these dropped off here really quick, and then I'll get back and get the others picked up. So let's see what we've got here and get that dumped out. So getting these sold off. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. That'll give us a good little amount. So, but let me get back over and get those other ones and get them over here, and we will go from there. Okay, so here are the last of the silage bales. We'll get these dropped off now that we took them to the right place. I thought for sure we were going to the right place, but we were not. So it is currently full, which is fine. So those will go in there over time as they build up. So we will leave those sit there for now. I'm going to go ahead and head back to the old farm here, and so we drop those off. The biogas plant is full. Contemplating picking them up and taking them somewhere else, I think. We'll go ahead and stop here for a minute. So let's see. I think the other place, oh yeah, the biogas still says it wants them, but silage is 310 there. We got 309 at the dealer. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pick them up. I'm going to take them up to the animal dealer, and I'll get that taken care of. But with that, I think what we'll do is I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode, and we will see you next time. Thanks again for coming by. Goodbye.